Okay, Rutland Youth coming in on purple stripes. They are purple stripes against pink stripes. Which is pink stripes is Loughborough seconds. Jude pushing on underneath. He's push boat on the pin pair, and we've got Ollie on Luke on windward. Ollie on middle is what I think I see coming up from the start. They haven't. He's not pushed too hard, so but it's quite stalled at the pin end. Body language says it's pin biased. Still trying to kill time down there. Recirculating on a second boat, so two boats recirculating out of the. So one pair is deep and still not across the line. Other pairs are well matched, slight edge to pink. Come on, Loughborough. Oh, sorry. So Loughborough on the far side might be able to hold them on because they got up a little bit high on them, and I think they might be preventing the Rutland boat from tacking. Rutland boat tacked off in the middle, so if there's a right shift, not such a great tack from the Loughborough boat there. The one ending in 82 might have just stalled a little bit on the tack, but now it's going well and it's quite near the starboard ley line. The windward mark's just in view there. Pink in the leeward position on the port ley line, so that's controlling position. And crossing, importantly, crossing the Rutland boat. So that'll be a first to Loughborough with a boat on the starboard ley line. Can they get better than fourth? No, and they are actually at risk of being 5 and 6. So I think Loughborough going around in a 1-5-6. So that's a good management of that beat then. The boat, Loughborough in 1 is slowing and stopping, probably leave them vulnerable down the run. They didn't stop completely, but they've gone round Mark 2 with boat right next to them, who's taken the left off them. So that's the one gone. So it's a quick conversion to a 1-2 for Rutland, now a 1-2-3. They destroyed them at the very, very start of the run, basically. I think. Still just a little bit of work to do on the lead pink boat, but they haven't got any way of getting across because they'll be driving onto port.
I don't know if they train there, but they do say that.
Jude's just goose swinging down the left. Possible threat from the other boat that's following Jude. Might be well placed, but should be able to maybe work a 1-2-3 or certainly a 1-2. Now this on the far side, the pink's quite well progressed. Might need a bit of a sail out. Trying to tempt them into a drive. Oh, that was dangerous. Left the gap. Okay, so surprisingly, it's actually kind of technically went round in a 1-3 to Loughborough, and they're holding that 1-3. Going round, it's still going to be going round. I reckon they're going to be calling for room. Jude will be calling for room, but probably won't get any. Yeah, no. So 1-3 onto the final beat for Loughborough. Plenty of work to do. Still going forwards. The boat in second, still going forwards. I think that what we missed there is an opportunity to solidify the 2-3-4 for Rutland on the run. It was a bit ragged at the last half of the run in terms of making it a solid 2-3-4, and they might pay the price for that back. At the moment, the boat with 4-4-8-1 on the sail isn't in a position to get to the finish. They're being held on by Jude, but that's so it's tentative 2-3-5 to Rutland. Okay, so big duck and a useful duck by Luke, but drop the main sheet. So still looking like a 2-3-5 to Rutland. So now Loughborough in fourth needs to drop down onto Luke. Oh, we're hunting. Job done. Job done. 2-3-4.
I thought the kids would.
Yeah. That's a 2, that's a 3, and that's a 4. Yeah. Got all that, I think.
Good race, good race.
Ben just doing a gap creation exercise. Jives clear ahead, so the other boat hasn't got laughing rights. And that's now an enormous gap to 2. 1 and 2 have gone on to the final B. Right, we're coming up towards final approaches. It's against Durham, who are in the dark stripes, and it's orange stripes are Loughborough. And we've got 2 Durhams nearest the line. Then 2 oranges are Loughborough team. And then the tailing in pair. Looks like that's Esme push on boat number 7. One of the pairs is recirculating. So it must be still about a minute, if not more. Esme coming in, tacking under into a threatening position. The opposition doesn't like it, tacks away. Esme leaves them. Nope, now Esme follows. They're going for a turn. She can catch them on starboard here, as in at least control them and push in. So Esme's still on push, thinking about pin end. Ben leading in a pair of opposition boats, and they're the most right of all of the boats. Philip in the middle. Esme now has got the pin if the timing's okay. There's one of the opposition is recirculated very deep. You have to think they might be late. Either they're wrong or everyone else is wrong. And now Orange lead on all aspects of the line. Windward end, middle and pin. So their timing, I'm sure, will be good. Trigger pull from Ben, that's a sign of a go. Double tacking Esme at the pin. Yeah. So Esme's in the position to cover the most left hand of their boats. She's probably sailing a little deep to do that. Philip's gonna. Okay, it tacked into a bit of a luff. So he's now got a closer cover on that boat. That's the leftmost boat. So it's almost a double cover on that. Ben's jib got released before the tack there. Maybe there was talk about flapping jibs, but it was too early. So our boat's quite bunched here. Maybe, yeah, need more control of the lazy sheet in Ben's boat. It's flappy jibs in the tack. Make more tension on the lazy sheet. It's better. Coming up to still a little bit off ley line. Ben could be on ley there actually. There's the mark. Yeah. Ben's maybe just on ley. So Philip probably wanted to be a hitch up slightly. Right, everyone's going around in a 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good communication, allowing Philip to tack inside and underneath Esme there. Got him round, safe. Yeah, because you didn't want to be bearing away at all in case someone suddenly came in on starboard behind you. But that's good. Now let's see what they do on the setup for the run. 2 boats goosey. Well, there's no pressure really. Big gap. Let's stop there. Bye-bye, Dora. Okay, picking up that same race where they worked the 1, 2, 3 down the run. Just watching the covering strategy up the last beat. So Philip's picking up the boat that's gone left. Esme's on lay to the finish line here, and that's why I think probably rightly Philip's come back just to get back into the middle of the race here. Ben's tacked on the starboard lay. It's a comfortable 1, 2, 3. Just picking up a couple of tacks there. Yeah, just looked. So the thing to question then on the video of the run, which I know is moving from window to window, would be the level of aggression, and just to see whether we're comfortable with that, because it looked to me like you were in the ascendancy all the way. Yeah, due to Firefly chats, I missed the start, and we have, well, you know, guys, opposition boat was over. Orange coming off the line there. Obviously, it's a port lift. Came off the line well. I'm really sorry I missed the start. I got waylaid by someone you had told. You told them to come and talk to me, and it was very pleasant to talk to him. But it happened to be whilst he was sailing. All about Firefly Nationals and stuff. Okay, well, I'll just pick up the. There is an opposition boat well placed here, so we've got work to do. Probably, I'm thinking this 1 in 7 is in a position to get a 1. If they can get the tack in, I don't think they're going to lay, but I think they can get a tack in onto starboard. Can Esme cross? Not quite. And she's going to. Oh, I see. That's not the windward mark. That's the windward mark. Yeah. Oh, well, Esme's got the 1 then. Or Ben's got the 1. Sorry, new jackets all round. It's confusing. Very smart new jackets. That is an important commentary point. Okay, so we've got 3 boats on the. So the priority here is to get one of the boats onto the port lay line. So Philip needs to just sail, and he is sailing fast out, and then get onto the port lay line, and then which he is now. Oh, sorry, and then everyone's released. Ben's rightly identified that the other boat tacked underneath him. I didn't really see all that. But now Ben's probably the push on round the outside boat at Mark 2. So I would just, because there's 2 teammates behind, I wouldn't do anything. I would just push on, take the left of the run. Oh, he's going to hurt him straight away with a... okay, that's interesting. He's got a very, very aggressive kickback straight away, which has really brought the other blacks into it. Well, it worked. I might have just been a bit more developmental there and let things evolve a bit, but I think you probably know better than I do now. Okay, so that was nice protection of the left, Philip. You've ended up going there. I wouldn't rush to do those jives onto starboard necessarily, but it's oh yeah, you know, I mean it's quite punchy alterations, but 1, 2, 3 conversion achieved, I'd say.
I've got work to do, as I've got to get this wetting off.
Yeah. Ben's done the final nail in the coffin. That all appears clear. I was a bit worried that some of the luffs, some of the jives might have been so close, followed by luffs, that you would have picked up a turn or 2. But it's not, the 1, 2, 3 isn't secured yet, is what Ben's thinking. That's a drop tiller to a clear ahead, then double jives to get that situation. I wouldn't have wanted the collision there. I do think there was a collision. There could still be a red flag here against Ben, now in 3rd. And they're getting it ready, I think, for jibing into a black boat. But, I think it got green. I'm not sure. The flag was so quick. I think it got green though. Ben continues with another dive back.
Got the entirety of Sheffield.
Now we're into protect the 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. I don't know anything. There's no opposition here for you, but I was just trying to pick up some tacks in case that's useful. Obviously conditions here today very similar to Auckland. Gusty and wet. Just waiting for any tacks. I don't think Ben's going to do another one. Philip's definitely going to have to tack, so I'll try and pick that up. Just thinking about it. Oi. Good up to video and I have my seats though. Good. This is orange is Loughborough. Just starting against Marcus. I don't know who that, and that was go. Good start. Dominant start versus the opposition. Not as dominant as the Rutland's youth, who opposition failed to show up until about 2 minutes later. But yeah, this is early days 1, 2, 3 for Orange. Just consolidating that by pushing the lead dark stripe back a bit. There's a spinner from the opposition back at the start line, or is that a recall? So assuming everyone's clean. Yeah, it's still got someone all the time covering the lead opposition boat. About 2/3 of the way at the beat now. Just going to try and capture a few of the tacks if I can. Alright.
Did I see that? Near line.
There's umpires over there and everything now.
Okay, first semi-finals coming into the start. Dark stripes is Loughborough, and orange stripes we think is Birmingham. Thank you. It's a trigger pull, so that's pretty much the go. Looks like a good start for Birmingham. Got a returning to start 2. Okay. All right. So early indications: 2 in the top 3 for Birmingham. Let's just get it all settled down, please. So this is very critical over here, whether a port ley line lead boat can be worked out from this pair. So this tack here, guessing that's Amy over there, hooking up into some breeze. I think they might be below the ley and able to hold that lane. That's my hope. Ben's coming across on starboard of their side, and the Birmingham boats do have a 6th. So a bit of left shift here would help Loughborough's cause, because we've got a well-placed Birmingham boat coming in on the starboard ley line, and there's a call for room to duck by a Loughborough boat. But they've got to be able to prevent that Birmingham boat from tacking, and they don't. So that's a potential 1 to 2, but Ben's going to have to break that 1-2 by going to the port ley, which he won't like. He's sailed on. You can get round without infringing there. Okay, there was a an infringement. Ben jibing back. Oh no, I thought he was very aggressive playback by Ben. I think jibing onto starboard on the top reach. High tariff move. And the flags might be itching in some of those umpire boats, but they've remained down. And that's a 1, 2, 3 to Loughborough. And to be honest, I don't know quite how. Right, zooming out so you can get a feeling of that. So the third, fourth gap is quite small, maybe 1 boat length, but and that's Esme's boat. And they're keeping control of the left by keeping a high lane, not tempting to go gooseling. They probably want to more just keep going until it's a big fat ley line for the jibe. Meanwhile, Ben and Philip's boats have gone lower, more direct line. So textbook stuff. Good. No need to worry about points anymore. Okay, the 2 boats in the 1-2 are goosey, and that's an astonishingly quick conversion on that top reach. I'm still perplexed by it. But hopefully I got it on vid. You can have a good nosy. All right, we'll just look at the management of the boat in third by the lead 2 boats. They exit mark 4. So normally sail for 1 or 2 boat lengths, lead boat tacks, and then potentially, stays on if the other boat's tacks. So that's a stay on. So Philip's got the cover on that one, and Ben's got the cover on the boat that went round in 4th, and just herd them up to the finish. Looks like there's been a bit of a left shift. Ben's not as high as the boat behind him. So some risk over here on the right of the beat, nearest us. The left lift has given this pair a lead, so we're now in a 1-3 for Loughborough. Or maybe now that shift has just come back a bit. Now it should be back to a 1-2. Yeah. Okay, so Philip just navigating the ley line here. Doesn't really want to dish any dirt on Ben. Just goes below his lee bow. Meanwhile, they're first but not last, because Esme's just keeping a reasonable cover on the boat in 6th. Back there. Job done. Start recording. Okay, so second race of the final. Rebels planning to win 2 straight now. It's best of 3, and they didn't win the first one. One minute. Just a reminder, Rebels are blue stripes and Loughborough are orange. In fact, Rebels are more spread out, sort of tailing in and leading in, and Loughborough are more clumped together. We're not. Petite final's got some red flags flying. So there's everyone a little bit of slowing down on. We've got a push boat underneath now from orange. And quite busy at the windward end. We've had boats over in many races. Now we're just waiting to hear. Looks like it was just one boat this time. Oh, and an important cross by an orange boat here crossing. Didn't tack on the blue. Presumably they think that's a secure lee bow then, otherwise they'd have... there's quite a fast moving starboard blue boat here. Yeah, they're in charge at the moment. They get a lee bow tap from an orange boat though. Esme comes back. So there's a pair emerging that are coming towards us, which is quite even. And on the port on the left side, there's a threesome with 2 orange boats firmly in control. Esme again having to probably respond to the starboard boat. So I think there's a well-placed Luke over here on the right, who's got an orange boat underneath him. So yeah, it's closer. It's much closer than it looks. That's for sure. Although we've definitely got an orange coming across, looking like they could be in one. Yeah, could be a 145 for. Big clump of boats. So at the moment, orange are first but not last, and that's a spin or an avoid. They did avoid it. 1-3 orange, 2-3-6, and it's a red flag, and it's an orange spinner. But in the meantime, it's become a 1-2. Then followed by Philip. Very, very small gap between 2 and 3. So this run, obviously, critical as anything. Jude's gone off onto a goosey. Two Rebels boats now straight lining it, and just one coming up high with the Loughborough team. So it'll be how much can the straight lining gain them? Quite a lot, probably. It's breezy enough. Jude's not truly straight lining it. Ben's going to have to go over there to yeah, it's, that wind shadow, that 1-2 has probably been broken, I think. Could be a 1-4-6 now, so an emerging 2-3-4 play for Rebels. Here we go. That's it, 1-5-6 at the moment. Esme's going around the outside, but it's definitely, Rebels definitely going around 2-3-4 here. Ben's already got jive back written all over him. One boat spotted that move and is going low to knock out the power of his jive back. Here we go, and he's going to give away the first. Ben's going to 2-3, going around in 2-3-5 Loughborough, but I mean that's by no means a stable. So he's hit back hard. Of the two teams, Loughborough hitting back hard. Voting first for Rebels is keeping the distance for now. They're working on releasing the 1-3 for Rebels now. Let's get the overview here. Ben's going to have to make a play on this boat on the left side. It's a hunt. Oh, the jib remained back there on Ben's boat, unfortunately. Over here, we still got we got a switch over. Did they do a spin, somebody? Because they're now Rebels have got last. Critical work by Ben on Jude here. Race deciding stuff. Okay, so it's bad. It's all. Can they put Ben under so much pressure that he doesn't get a fourth or a fifth? Because we've got boat in first is finished. That's Loughborough in second. It's 2-3-4 to Loughborough. Before the crowd die of hypothermia. That's okay. Final, as expected, as anticipated. Rebels against Loughborough. We think the dark stripes, possibly blue stripes, are Rebels, and that the orange stripes are Loughborough, and that hoop was a 1 minute. So final approach. Loughborough set up to be more of a push mode at the moment. My camera thinks it's very dark. I hope it's not that dark when we actually look at it. I think it's just because I've taken the power out. I'll put that back in. Okay. It's just quite difficult to see the colours on the screen. So if the timing's good, we've got a pin battle for the white sleeves. Both too advanced. But I think we don't know who's over, and now it's multiple returners. So early doors, it's a 1-3 to orange, but not by any means convincing. And they've probably got sixth because they've got a boat spinning on the start line. So just timing on that start, really, as we were just talking about. It might be good to do a bit more starting practice. The lee leeward position of this orange boat coming towards us isn't hurting the windward boat too much, but I think eventually it will. We think we need the leeward tack here, but there's a blue boat well progressed. But he can't cross, so Loughborough are sort of bossing the starboard ley line a little bit here, although there's an important luff by the boats nearest us, which now clear ahead by orange. So can Loughborough work a 1-2? It's definitely not going to tack straight away here. So this Esme tack coming up now is critical. That's contested, but 1-2. I don't see that being anything other than a green if it was even protested.
It was very long.
Okay, so it's then in going around in one, so they're critical gap, second and third. And Esme's, so Ben's keeping high to encourage Esme to stay high. Everybody coming over to the left, and that was how it will stay for another 40 seconds, I would guess. No one should be tempted here. Ben doing a bit of jib trimming. Okay, don't. Esme's tempted over to the right, which I would have said Jude was just deliberately trying to suck her over there. And but she matched the jives, which was no bad thing. They were good VMG jives. Ben's just sucking into the zone in case he needed to do something. But Esme's going to be safe if she isn't. Ben's going to be hooking up now anyway to make a gap. So Ben's hooking up, I think. This is where it gets painful. Ben's going round, not overlapped, so he's clear ahead. So he's not at any particular risk on that bottom reach. So he's the threatened boat now. Esme's got a good few lengths away. Just a covering strategy. Phil's right on it now, so if anything kicks off, if anyone gets any spins, he's right in it. Ben's got room, obviously. It's still an overlap from behind. It went protested at that mark. There's no way any umpires could. It's just be green, surely. I thought I saw a red flag, but it was fleetingly waved. Must have been a green though. So we obviously like the look of the right here because we've left a couple of rebels. Loughborough are starboard. Well, these are a 1-2 or a 1-3, I think. But there's any interaction with this boat coming in on the port lay will be really relevant. It looks like a bit of a right lift. This is last ditch activities. So it's going to be a tack and a luff, but there's going to be a rum call almost immediately for a 1-3 finish or 1-2. Okay, so Rebels with just need to win 2 straight now and they can win the final.
Still the first race, probably in 3-4-5 currently in the third race
like,
of the day.
Esme might have got room to mark 2, but from behind. She might be about to clear her overlap though.
Yeah, well done, Esme.
So 2-3-5, 2-4-5. My
Can
apologies.
she tempt them into attacking her?
Is it vulnerable there?
Yeah, needs to get off port.
But if she can cross the bow,
I don't think she can.
well, it looks like she has.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So still 2-4-5. Ben looks like he's setting up to try and give wind shadow just to the opposition boat. There's now fallen for that.
And Philip's coming down nicely with speed there, and just they've got their own little private gust down that run, really. And
Ben's
now
caught
Ben
them.
can luff. Well, actually, Esme can luff.
Ben's taking them up. That's job done to a 2-3-4.
Philip's going off away from that bit of breeze though,
Okay.
and their third boat's catching up.
Philip's pushing the boom himself, and he needs to get crew to push boom, not himself. He's doing it with his arm, and it's not out to shroud. But I mean, I'm not saying that's a big problem, but I just think it's a big distraction for the helm. He's stopped pushing it. Good, only because they're going into a drive though. Okay, guys, you'll have think about that. Nice drive, Philip. Big gain on that drive. The boat that was in second is still a problem.
Yeah, they're still in second, I would say.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No. I think there's 2. I think all of the Loughborough boats should be able to get overlaps. It's a bit drifty.
There seems to be an opposition boat doing turns.
Where?
Red flag.
But I didn't think they were the
Must-
boat that had been anywhere near any
Must
other
be
boat.
42.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, I didn't see it happen. They weren't near an umpire boat. you're saying.
They weren't near another boat, never mind an umpire boat.
Are they going to go inside there, Esme? I think so. 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
Now-
guys, you've got to lead into
So we want to
these
see the
starts.
push on from 2. Oh, is that what happened? They didn't lead into the start. That was good pushing on by Pink in
Esme.
2.
Yeah, getting the
Philip, I think.
Is it Philip?
Yeah.
Getting
Esme
the,
going around in 3rd.
Yeah, getting
And
the.
should be the boat that's tacking probably to make sure
Yeah.
Ben's to give the lead boat something to think about, and then probably help Ben with the cover.
Well, you
Yeah,
need to tack
boat-
back because you don't want to be on
Nice.
off to the left.
This is perfect tactics for 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
So we've had one boat push on the 1st. Esme now tacks straight away on the face of the boat in 4th. So you do need to come back straight away on the boat in 5th. I wouldn't give them I wouldn't give them that much space.
No, because now you're out of sync.
Yeah.
And if you go into the tack now, you're down on speed. Yeah, so you've
Well, it's a tack gaining condition. If I was Ben, I think I'd come over and help
Yeah,
Esme.
absolutely. I don't know why Ben's leaving her to it, really.
Well, I mean, they're pulling away nicely, I think. 2, 3, 4 looks safe. But you need to allow enough room for a spin as well. That's opposition just
Tacked
crossing in
onto fourth.
first. Yeah, but are they going to infringe at the finish? You don't need the incident, guys. Don't make an incident, which...
I don't think they have made an incident.
Okay, good. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they were well clear of the 5, 6 in the end.
Somehow I believe this is the start. Apologies for not actually filming any of it. Well, that'll be the opposition in the best place off the start line, I guess. And yeah, so
number and the longitude in the front make it short boat. I'm thinking is okay. I would. It would have to be badly damaged. I can't see any. That stuff on the front looks cosmetic. And because there aren't tanks to speak of, and those side tanks are pretty useless.
but not quite as stopped on the line as that other boat that's still there.
Nice. Exciting. Yeah.
This is their race, by the way. The opposition have currently got 1, 2.
Okay. Who are they sailing against?
I think it might be Leeds or Lincoln.
Robbie, you're supposed to go towards the pod too. Jump in.
Well, the day is young, as they say.
The course is not long though. But that one on the left-hand side is catching
Quite a
up.
good covering strategy by the leaders.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the tacks of the leaders look that they may be vulnerable.
Oh gosh, oh no, that's an orange boat that's stopped over there beside the Empire boat.
I'm fairly confident they could reel in
The
opposition
second
boats
boat.
that's in
Yeah,
second.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they only need to get one boat through, which you'd kind of hope that they could. Is that Ben or is that
That's
Esme?
Esme that just
It's
tapped,
Esme,
I
yeah. I think you're right.
Bit of a double rock.
That's Ben just tacked an 82,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Is Ben going to try and go around inside Esme?
I think
I
so.
think he might get 42 if he's not careful. You want to take a split on the top reach?
What?
A stop-start on your video. Restart of the same race. Esme's gone round onto the bottom reach. And we've got Ben mid-run and Philip is in a battle for third.
It's used to being in the sky. I should have said the Navy.
Sack it and then run series.
But yeah, I'd be here for that. I'd love to see it.
Imagine Lincoln in this.
It can happen. Get both teams.
Esme's decided not to go around Mark 4. And is coming back down the reach. Ben's trying to line it up so that he can get the opposition without. Okay, so that's now 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then stop there. Just approaching 9 to start then. Saturday, snakebite, Loughborough against someone's. The orangey looking stripes are the Loughborough team, so they've got a bit of a. They're being shut out a bit at the committee boat end, or two of the boats are, but one's Esme's recirculated and coming in now underneath Ben. One of the opposition's on port, suffering a bear down. Oh, sorry. That must be about go there. And okay. Early showings are a 1, 2, 3 to Loughborough off that start. There's a red flag being waved by the umpire behind the committee boat, and it's a spin by one of the Loughborough boats, or the 720. Meanwhile, teammates are off into a 1-2. Just need to do a cover tack from one of them now. Too risky. Despite having a 720, I think Philip is still 5th and now possibly 4th. Cover tack's now happened. Winner marks up here. I'm sorry about the videoing, but it's full telephoto and I'm trying to watch as well. Ben's talking about this situation. Okay, because they're converting to a 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure. Ben's done a big drop down to make a kind of play against the boat behind, but actually it's probably giving wind shadow to Phil. It's giving a double wind shadow to Phil. It's probably going to take a while to get him down this reach, but Mark 2's looking light. Tack onto starboard. Now that's good because that gets rid of the wind shadow.
There's a point where you finish sixth and it goes from comparison to people feeling sorry for you. So you want to hit that people.
Sorry, I'm really low.
Esme's off. She needs to stop there in case something went wrong. Not go into the zone particularly. I would stop and just literally put the boat head to wind for a while now. Don't go round.
27, we're on at 40. You fully can get changed, go.
You need to have a guideline on maximum distance ahead for the run, and that's way beyond it. You want to stop completely stop maybe 8 lengths before the leeward mark,
43, we're on at 40, 43.
just in case. Like what if both your teammates got spins?
Okay, we're just trying to look at the orange and blue boats in the background, so not this finish line, but the orange boat stopped at the windward mark, which is Ben in orange, and then I think Dylan is the second boat, not sure about that. No, that's Dylan just tacked there. So it must be Henry in second, and then Dylan in third, picking on the Loughborough boat, which is not that surprising, I guess. So yeah, I think that's probably Ben and Henry. And Dylan. Ben stopping on the run, the blue boat's stopping on the run, the purple and pink boats completely getting in my way.
Please, come up, I don't want to it's like 5 times.
So Ben having to keep first, Dylan trying to push Ben on so he can go back and pick on Philip.
Right, go into sequence.
Jamie, the chain there, Jamie. Where? Where's the
Not walk too far, otherwise I might end up splashing into this there. Esme could do with splitting a bit. They're getting in each other's way a little bit there, I think. Possibly. Not going to be able to see the mark past these Cambridge boats, I suppose. So the mark is just there at the back of that umpire boat. Oh, God, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't look good. Unless the blue boat's going to get a spin. I think she's now got 1, 2. She seems to have 1, 2. And I missed all of the action really. So. Because they've got 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 6, not sure. But they're going to have to get one of them up and pass. I don't know. I would struggle, well, whatever. Anyway, I didn't see what happened, so there you go. It's unfortunate that it's Dylan and Ben's got to get past rather than somebody else. This cross is going to matter. Could really do with Esme heading up hard to stop Dylan getting Ben. But that hasn't happened, unfortunately. Dylan are going Ben now. Now Ben needs to really love Dylan, which he is doing, but lifting him harder, so as getting him up hard into the wind. No umpire vote, I guess. Oh yeah, green flag. Not quite sure what we were arguing about there. Esme and Ben need to split away from each other.
Did 11 complete or was that a VMJ? Steve, were you talking to me? Sorry mate, I was not listening.
Come